the End is written by Dennis Kelly. The piece is about a terrorist nuclear attack which drives Mark and Louise down to Mark's old bomb shelter. When the explosion happened, these two characters were in a pub. Louise wakes up to find herself trapped with Mark, who saved her life. Mark has everything they need to survive. They now have to wait till it's safe to go outside.
You were right. I mean, all the shelter.
Louise.
Well, you were though, weren't you? We all laughed at you. We took the piss when you said you bought a flat with a shelter in the garden.
Christ, that doesn't matter anymore. And I keep on telling you this. That isn't why I bought the flat.
I know.
I bought the flat because I like it. It's not too bad for transport, and it happened to have a shelter in the back.
Yeah, but you kept it.
Yeah, kept it. Rather than tear it out.
Stocked up in preparation.
Which I kept stocked up in preparation because the world's gone fucking insane. Look, it wasn't about the shelter. It was because I got the shelter. I mean, if it had been anyone else, anyone at all, it would have been all, oh, that's really funny, really clever, and all that old clever. What?
Come on, Mark, you know that's not true.
No, it is. No, I'm not being, no, it is. Because if Lewis had done this, it would have been all, oh, that's really funny, Lewis. That's really clever, Lewis. But because
Mark,
it's me.
It just seemed a bit...
A bit what?
Well, it seemed a bit paranoid.
Paranoid? They've let off a nuclear bomb.
I know, I'm just saying, at the time, it seemed...
Well, it seemed wrong then, didn't it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you were right.
Right, but paranoid.
Because some of the things you say sometimes...
Ah, right. Were right. Have turned out all right.
Well, maybe they are, but...
Well, who do you think did this then?
I don't know.
You can bet your life whoever did it had beards.
Mark!
Sorry.
For Christ's sake.
Now that we're at it, who do you think did it?
I don't know. I'm saying I'm confused. What I'm saying is,
What?
Look, there's all these people, right, who are just saying, you do what the fuck I say or I shoot you in the fucking head. In both sides, Mark, in both fucking sides. And I don't think the best way to combat them is to start saying, you do what the fuck I say or I'll shoot you in the fucking head.
Well, how do you fight then?
I don't know.
No, I'm interested.
I'm saying I'm confused. I'm saying my friends are either dead or screaming
Because that's
at
burying
me
your
or...
head in the sand, and I'm sorry, but it's true.
Oh, for fuck's
And that
sake.
is what I refuse to do. I mean, it's what I was laughed at for.
You weren't laughed at.
And you can sit there and criticise the government and your politicians and whatever you like. And that's easy to do, from your trendy bars and your sitting rooms. But reality is tough. You have to do something. Close borders, in prison if you have to.
Jesus, Mark, you sound like a fascist.
That is exactly the kind of comment and attitude.
I don't mean...
Look where we are.
I know.
It's a war! We're in a war! And just because there hasn't been an attack like this didn't mean there wasn't going to be one.
I know, Mark.
What do you want to do with this time? Just sit there pissing, drinking, taking the piss?
I know, Mark. I'm saying I know. For fuck's sake, I'm saying
Well, don't talk about it all over again!
I'm saying. Did you hurt your back, Mark?
What?
Did you hurt your back?
You know?
Let me see. Jesus.
It's fine. It's lovely. Oh!
It looks like a burn. Is it radiation or?
I don't remember getting you in. Well, maybe I grazed it.
It's a burn.
Getting you in was tight. Maybe I did just graze
It's
it.
a fucking burn, Mark. It really does look sore.
Yeah, it's a little. Oh! Yeah, a little.
Why didn't you tell me about this? You tell me about things like this. Mark, I'm being
Okay.
honest, you seriously fucking tell me next
Okay.
time.
No, I think we're going to be all right. You cold?
Yeah.
I have to say, take the gas. I'm not being boss of the woods.
Hello.
And the fumes aren't great, so it's,
We're fine like this.
yeah. Yeah, we're fine like this.
The final dance section before the interval is 6 dances by choreographer Yuri Killian. This is a mixture of duets, trios and quartets performed in a contemporary ballet fusion and was originally performed by the Netherlands Dance Theatre. We hope you enjoy. After her first attempt, a list of everything brilliant about the world. Everything worth living for. Number 1.
Ice cream.
Number 2.
Water fight.
Number 3.
Staying up past your bedtime and being allowed to watch TV.
Number 4.
The colour yellow.
Number 5.
Things with stripes.
Number 6.
Roller coasters.
Number 7.
People falling over.
All things that at 7 I thought were really good, but not necessarily things Mum would agree with. I'd started the list on the 9th of November, 2009. I'd been picked up late from school and taken to the hospital, which is where my mum was. Up until that day, my only experience of death was that of my dog, Sherlock Bones. Sherlock Bones was older than me, and he was a central part of my existence. One day he was really sick, so the vet came round to put him down. Would you mind? I'm going to ask you to be the vet. You just have a very immediate veterinary quality about you. Can you just come and stand up for me, please? Oh, and could I borrow your coat? Thank you. Okay, so you're the vet, I'm me as a 7-year-old girl, and this is Sherlock Bones. I know you because you're one of the parents from school, and you'll say something reassuring like, "You're doing the kind thing, it's not a moment too soon."
You're doing the Karen thing. It's not a moment too soon.
I don't know what that means because I'm 7 and I have no real concept of finality or mercy, but you're clearly a very kind man, so I trust you. Does anyone have a pencil or a pen on them?
I've got a pencil.
Thank you. So this pencil is the needle, and inside this needle is a anaesthetic called pentobarbital. The dose is large enough to depress a dog's brain, circulatory and respiratory systems and put him to sleep forever. But it's completely blunt, so we won't draw on your nice coat, okay? When you're ready, I'd like you to come over here and inject Sherlock Bones in the thigh. No, in the thigh? Okay, no, can I just stop you for a second? You really shouldn't rush putting down like a child's beloved pet because it takes a lot of time and it just changes the tone of the situation. So, actually, can you just try that again and try and respect the solemnity of the situation? Thank you. Okay, now stroke his little head. Could someone with a watch please tell me when 30 seconds has passed? I held Sherlock Bones, who I'd known my entire life. I held him as he died. And I thought about the walk we'd had that morning, the smell of him in my room, the recently opened packet of dried food, all the things that can now be thrown away. And he became lighter, or heavier, I'm not sure, but different. And that was my experience of death. A loved one becoming an object and being taken away forever. Thank you. It's the 9th of November, 2009. It's dark and it's late. All the other kids had gone home long ago. Eventually, my dad pulls up. I hope you don't mind, I'm going to ask you to be my dad. All you have to do, you just have to stay right there, it's absolutely fine. Now, normally it's my mum who picks me up. Normally she's on time, and normally I travel in the back because I'm 7 and I get things sticky. But this time it's Dad, and it's late, and he opens up the door to the front passenger seat. When something bad happens, your body can feel it before your brain knows what's happening. It's a survival mechanism. The stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisone flood your system, and it just feels like a trap door opening beneath you. Fight or flight, or stand as still as you can. I stood very still looking at my dad. Eventually I got into the car. Dad had the radio on. He'd been smoking with the window down. Now actually, I'm going to be my dad and you're going to be me as a 7-year-old. All you have to do is say why to everything I say. Put your seatbelt on.
Why?
Because cars can be dangerous.
Why?
Because other drivers don't always pay attention.
Why?
Well, because there's a lot to think about when you're grown up. There's work to do, bills to pay, relationships to stay, and there's never enough time to do all of that.
Why?
Because there's only 24 hours in a day.
Why?
Because that's how long it takes the Earth to rotate.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because I don't know.
Why?
Because there's only so much one person can know.
Why?
Because if you knew everything, then life would be unlivable.
Why?
Well, because then there'd be no mystery, no creativity, no curiosity. Nothing would be new. We'd have no need to use our imaginations, and our imaginations are what make life bearable.
Why?
Because in order to live in the present, we have to be able to imagine a future that will be better than the past.
Why?
Because that's what hope is, and without hope we couldn't go on.
Oh, wow.
Can you just put your seatbelt on? We're going to the
Why?
hospital. We're going to the hospital. We're going to the hospital.
Why?
That's where your mother is.
Why?
She's hurt herself.
Why?
Because she's sad.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I just don't.
Why?
Put your seatbelt on.
Why?
Because your mother can't find anything worth living for.
Why?
At least, that's how I like to remember it. We actually just sat there in silence. The only thing he said to me was, "Your mother's done something stupid."
Why?
I didn't know what that meant. When we got to the hospital, Mum just saw me and said, "Not her." So I sat in the corridor next to an old couple who gave me a carton of juice and some chocolate from the machine. I don't know exactly when I had the idea for the list, but it was here with the old people that I started to write it down. 1.
Ice
2.
Water
3.
Staying up past your bedtime and being allowed to watch TV.
4.
The colour yellow.
5.
Things with stripes.
6.
Roller coasters.
7.
People falling over.
8. Juice. 9. Chocolate. 10. Kind old people who are nice and don't smell funny. I don't like this.
Our next acting piece is a scene from O What a Lovely War by Joanne Littlewood. This scene shows the famous Christmas truce between British and German soldiers on Christmas Eve in 1914. We chose this piece to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of the end of the First World War.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Trench warfare begins, the first winter.
Hey, want to go in the cards?
Yeah, go on then.
Alright. Oi, you're a banker.
Oi!
Oh, what's he doing?
Writing to his lady love. My dearest, I waited for you last night at Elm Street Corner, but you didn't turn up. Can it be that you no longer love me?
Oh.
Signed, Harry Hotlips.
Oi, what's she like?
Lovely.
He's right, only she's got a nose like a 5-inch shell.
Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate.
You writing for that paper again?
Yeah, they don't seem to know it, but they're in at the birth of the Wipers Gazette. Do you want to hear what I've written?
None.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go on.
Wipers Times, agony column. Do you believe in good news in preference to bad? Do you think the war will be over by spring? Do you have faith in our generals?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
If the answer to any of these questions is yes, I'm afraid you've got that dread disease, optimism,
Oh,
and should
yeah.
take 7 days leave immediately.
Hey, fantastic.
Hey, we should take 10.
Hey, not a bad idea, that paper.
Yeah, you should get it framed.
Yeah, put one in for me. Now the wintry nights are drawing in. Wanted. A cure for trenchfoot, corns, gripes,
Black or white?
chilblains. And how about some letters and all that? Put that in.
Aye, and Christmas parcels. Put that in as well.
Yeah, you should put yours in.
Yeah. Oi, what's the matter with you? You got company or something?
Yeah, I went down to the delousing station.
Yeah.
They only put a hot iron on my pants. I came out with more than I went in with.
Also.
Listen,
Ooh, the company down Railway Wood tonight.
you know, that's L60. Not that. Listen.
Is that singing? It's those Welsh bastards in the next trench.
That's Jerry.
Sings well for a bastard, don't he?
It's an inn.
No. That's a carol.
No, I don't think they have that.
No.
It's Jerry, all right.
you, Jerry!
Yeah, hey, come on, Jerry, sing up, let's hear you.
Fucking it.
Hello, Johnny.
Bloody hell. He heard you.
Weekends.
You what?
Hello, how are you? I is very well, thank you. Good night.
Yeah, we're all right.
Well, yeah, another day gone.
Hey, Tommy, how is you?
I'm alright.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got lice.
Vrolijk van harte.
You what?
Good. Happy Christmas.
Hey, lads, it's Christmas.
No, it's tomorrow.
I forgot it was Christmas. We'll get your parcel open then. Come on.
Hey, Tommy,
Yeah?
it is for you to sing us a good Christmas carol now, yeah?
Oh, God.
Yeah, let's give him one. Well, go on then. Well, I can't sing.
Yeah, we know that.
Give him that one of yours.
No bloody chance.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on.
What? Cookhouse?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, sing it.
All right. Give me a note. Give me another one. Sod it. Right. Get down in your dugout, Jerry. It's coming over. It was Christmas Day in a cookhouse, the happiest day of the year. Men's hearts were full of gladness, and their bellies full of beer.
Yeah, I wish.
When up spoke Private Shorthouse, his face as bold as brass, saying, "We don't want your Christmas puddings. You can stick 'em up your tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy." It was Christmas Day in the harem. The eunuchs were standing round.
You're a eunuch.
With hundreds of beautiful women lay stretched out on the ground. When in strolled the bold-bad sultan to gaze at his marble halls, saying, "What would you like for Christmas, boys?" And the eunuchs answered, "Tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy."
English cows are very beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, Tommy, there's a present for you coming over.
Quick!
What is it?
Put a sandbag on
Don't
it.
get away from me! Put it in a bucket. It's a Jerry food.
What's that sticking out of it?
It's a bit of surgery.
Oh, there's a bit of red ribbon in there and all.
Thanks.
What's that?
Hey,
It's chocolate, is it?
Jesus.
Cheers, Jerry.
Well, thank you very much,
Yeah.
Jerry. Thank you, sir. Hey, lads, look at this. Look, it's German sausage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh, look.
It's yours.
Hey, we'll have to send them something back, won't we?
Come on,
Oh,
get your
yeah,
parcel
yeah.
open.
Well, what about yours?
I forgot one. It's kind of a postcard from Princess Mary.
Oh, they'd love that, wouldn't they? All right. Give us a oi, get off. Right. Hey. What about the old girl's Christmas pudding?
Oh no.
Well, I know, but
I've never tasted anything like that before. Can't really give them anything else.
Yeah, give her this as well.
Right.
My tin of cocoa. I was saving it, but I might have been asleep.
Yeah, good idea.
I ain't got nothing, have I?
Oh, we'll be all right, mate.
All right, Jerry. Here's your Christmas box.
Oh, Jesus! Well, the Christmas pudding wasn't quite that strong, lads. Oh, dear.
Hey, Tommy, are you still there?
Yeah, we're still here, mate. Just hanging on.
For your many Christmas greetings, and we thank you.
That's all right, no worries.
Hey, would you like to drink with us?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, go on then.
What about the schnapps? Good Deutsch schnapps.
What the hell's that?
Yeah, that's whiskey.
Oh,
Okay, then we'll meet you in the middle.
You what?
The middle of Piccadilly.
We'll see you in the penalty area, Jerry. Good night, mate. Oh, and happy Christmas.
Oh, and a Merry New Year.
Yeah, that one.
The real linguists, aren't they?
Yeah, they learn it at school.
You know what? I think I'll put this in the Gazette.
What?
You know, about Jerry sending us the presents.
Yeah, good idea, yeah.
Hey, they're coming.
What? What?
Come on, then.
What are you doing?
Dumb it down.
You alright, mate?
See, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you too.
All is quiet on the Western Front. Allies lose 85,000 men in 1914. Half the British Expeditionary Force wiped out.
The next instalment of the Alvin Ailey's Revelations choreography is a trio called Deliver Daniel. We hope you enjoy it.
Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And one out of every man. Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And one out of every man. He delivered Daniel from the lion's den, Jonah from the belly of the whale, the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, and why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And why not every man? I set my foot on the ship began to go. It carried me over into Canaan's land. And why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And why not
This next piece is Growth by Luke Norris. Growth won the prestigious Fringe First Award at the 2016 Edinburgh Festival Fringe. In this scene, Tubbs has a special favour to ask his friend Joff.
Tobes?
I need a favour.
Alright.
It's pretty massive.
I haven't got any money.
When have I ever asked you for money?
Well, that's why it'd be massive.
I don't want your money.
Good, because I haven't got any.
I know. Listen. Is Liza in?
It's Eliza. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, Tobes. She's in bed.
Sorry. How is she?
How is she?
You know, how's she doing?
She's asleep.
Yeah. No, you mean the bump and...
Oh, well, there isn't one yet, but...
No, but...
Well, I mean, it's early days, but it's still...
I'm happy for you, mate. Really, I don't know if I've said that yet. I mean, when you first told me, I'll be honest, I was a bit like, it's pretty soon, and... I mean, we're still just kids ourselves, aren't we? But we're not, are we? I mean, people die younger than us.
What are you on about, Toes? Well, go on then, spit it out.
I need you to feel my balls. Please.
What?
It's only one. There's a little...
What?
Something. I need a second opinion.
Go see a doctor, man.
I can't.
Well, why not?
Because they'll be closed.
Well, now, yeah, but...
And I've had the same one since we were 6.
Dr. Azad?
Yeah, him. I can't just...
Oh, he's alright.
Yeah, I know, but he gave me my first asthma pump, so... So? He used to give me a sticker for being good. I don't want to just drop my pants right in front of him.
Maybe he'll give you 2.
George. This is...
So you want me to feel your balls?
I don't want you to, but yeah, I mean, what choice have I got?
Dr. Azad?
Please, Joff, you've seen him before.
Yeah, across the room in the showers.
Remember when your brother put that fishing rod through your foot?
No, that's not the
I
same
carried
as
you
this.
to the hospital.
No,
Piggyback.
do not compare that
Please,
to...
Joff!
This is a living nightmare.
Please, it'll only take like 2 seconds.
That's all you're getting. You better not be having me on.
No! I mean, why would I?
Better not tell anyone this ever happened.
Trust me.
Right. Drop your trousers.
What, here? What if Liza comes in?
Then I'll kill myself. Come on.
Can't you just dip in?
Oh.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
Is your hand cold?
I'm not warming it up for you. I'm coming in.
Okay. What do you think?
I think this is the worst thing I've ever done. I need to wash my hand.
Does it feel...
Yeah, it's
all
fine,
right?
it's fine.
Thanks, mate. I owe you a pint. Or 10. I mean, there's football on tomorrow, right?
No, that's not right.
7:45, it's on Sky.
No, not that.
What you just said.
No, Tobes.
Oh, no.
How long has that been there, Tobes?
A while.
A while? How long?
A year.
A year?
Maybe longer.
Go see a doctor first thing tomorrow
I can't.
morning.
My
Why
veg's
not?
due in.
Well, what's more important, Tobes?
Alright, I will.
Do.
Yeah, I will. Joff. If I die...
You're not gonna die.
Yeah, but if I die... Will you name the baby after me?
No. Would be weird, wouldn't it? Oh, Toad's dead. But it's all right. We've got a new Toad. So, look, I'll die before you anyway. My family's got a history of strokes. Toads,
Yeah.
are you all right?
Will I?
Don't know, but really need to go and wash my hand.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far. We've just got one last song to sing you. The first years have worked so hard to get to this point today, and they put all their effort into it. So they're going to sing possibly one of the best Christmas songs of all time. It's Fairy Tale of New York, so I hope you enjoy.
I love you, baby.
have you this week come and see the shows. So this is actually 2 groups. So we did the first show on Thursday night last week and this show tonight because there are so many of them. We think they've done really, really well. We hope you've enjoyed seeing them on their kind of journey with us. We've also got the tech students up at the top who are learning their craft as well, and they're led by Alistair and Glenn up there. Full-scale production. So yeah, thank you from Kerry, Hilary, Emily, and myself. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Happy New Year.